Man, this is a very weird feeling. This is the first time in the old Calgary Herald building for me since January 19, 2016, when I was laid off. I'm in the building where the old newsroom used to sit. As you can see, it's all vacant, and now the building was sold by Postmedia this year to U-Haul, who have taken over the building, gutted it, plans for the future, a U-Haul storage and facility site. I've spent more than half my years, adult years, inside this building. One of the great features, of course, was that view from the balcony. Funny thing is that whenever things got tense in this building, I remember coming outside and sitting on the balcony, standing on the balcony, watching the cars go by on Deerfoot Trail and looking at the downtown skyline, and on a clear day, seeing the majestic snow-capped Rocky Mountains. We used to have barbecues outside here, although they weren't technically allowed, but the barbecues were a fun way for staff to stay together. And that was the view from the building. Unbelievable view, probably the best view in all of Canada of all newsrooms. Hard to imagine that this was a vibrant, humming, firing on all cylinders building at one time, employing well over 700 people in the mid-1980s. Lots of activity, lots of people, lots going on. Today, this is what's left of it. It's a shame, unfortunately, what's happened to the Herald, what's happened to the newspaper industry in Canada. But life goes on. It is what it is, as the saying goes. A vacant shell, a dead vacant shell. That's all that's left. It's funny, as I tour this newsroom, I had reservations about coming inside for one last view. But I thought, you know what? There's a heck of a lot of great memories in this space. I can remember my first day here. I can remember all the different places I sat and worked at the Herald. Great places, great people. Yes, things didn't turn out great in the end. In fact, it was pretty awful. As I mentioned, January 19th, 2016 is when I departed from the building, forcefully departed, not in a physical sense, but basically given my walking papers. And I kind of walking this way towards old editorial row, where the editors wrote all the editorial for the paper each day. And as you can see, great balconies back here as well. It was one of the grand features of this building. I miss it. I deeply miss it. But as I said, life goes on, and I'm in a better place today because of it. This is my one last look of what the building was like. Unfortunately, I wish I could have seen it again in its heyday.